Instagram Live. Today I'm going to be talking about social media. The topics that I'll be talking about today are Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. I get a lot of questions throughout my day on different platforms and thought it would be a great idea to share some of my tips and best practices with you on each and every one of these social media platforms. So we'll wait a little bit longer for other people to join in. Just an intro, my name is Makita Waterman. I'm a branding consultant and marketing writer. I've been having a great time for the past 6 years really helping different companies locally here in my city and across the globe. The beautiful thing about the internet is when you put thoughts out there and you put content out there that actually helps people succeed, it attracts like-minded people. If you're interested in networking opportunities, it attracts your potential customers and really helps and allows you to build your business, build your reputation for what you do best, and attract people who do the same thing that you do, who want to be a part of your following, etc., etc. Hi, thanks so much for joining. Today's topic is social media for business. The topics that I'll be talking about are Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you have any questions about any of the things that you see me do here on Instagram or any of these platforms, feel free to let me know. I'll be able to help. So I'd like this to be interactive. If somebody would like to type the social media site of interest, I'll get started on that topic. I don't want to start talking about something that somebody might not have interest in. So Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, the lucky person who lets me know which site they want me to expand on, I'll chat about that. Hi, thanks for joining. Anybody have any interest in a particular social media site? LinkedIn? Okay, great. Thanks, Teresa. So LinkedIn is a powerful platform right now. I love this app so much. I'm very passionate about LinkedIn because it's providing people with reach, meaning if you put a video out there or a blog post out there, your video and content will be seen by more people, similar to like the Facebook days. So I'll give you some really successful moments that I've had on LinkedIn as far as showing up every day. One of the panelists of Shark Tank, he and I, we don't chat, but we follow each other on LinkedIn. We're a part of each other's connections. A while ago, in the middle of COVID-19, when more people were spending time on LinkedIn, he would send me an invitation to like a certain selected people who could go in on his lives and actually ask questions while he was chatting with CEOs, like the CEO of SoulCycle, for example. So that's a great opportunity for you to connect with different people. If you've watched the documentary The Secret, author Lisa Nichols, she actually follows me on LinkedIn, and I actually found her post. Somebody liked it. It showed up on my timeline, and I asked a question, and we follow each other on LinkedIn. So this is the power of LinkedIn, being able to kind of virtually brush shoulders with people, big organizations, influencers, and authors, etc. So I always like to tell people with LinkedIn, you want to have a strategy. Video marketing is really powerful on LinkedIn. Videos are ranked much more higher on the algorithm. And what I do on LinkedIn is I make sure that my videos are less than 3 minutes. For whatever reason, a lot of people will not look at a 5-minute video, so I cut up my videos. I make sure that the text in LinkedIn is exciting. That first sentence, similar to Instagram, has to be a question or some kind of a sentence that attracts people to want to click the read more and keep reading. Try to be educational on LinkedIn. You can be a little bit fun on LinkedIn as far as taking some of your TikTok videos or videos you add on Instagram, but in the text of the body, always make sure that you're educating people. You have some kind of a motivational element behind it, because people are on LinkedIn to learn. I know I mentioned this many times in my videos that there are actually more users on LinkedIn than people that actually create original content. So the mindset of people on LinkedIn is, I want to learn today, I want to be inspired, I want to jump on a LinkedIn Live and possibly network with somebody. So try your best to keep it educational on LinkedIn. I'm noticing for myself and a lot of other people that post every day on LinkedIn, they are actually trending in hashtags because the algorithm is so rich. The reach right now for your post is so great that most people who do it post every day, several times a day, are actually winning on this app. And there's nothing wrong with showing a little, bragging a little bit. Hey, I'm trending for content, I'm trending for hashtag business, but always bring it back to the audience. This is how you can do it too, or I want to thank each and every one of you, and you can tag people. Thank you for being my biggest supporter, Ryan, because you could be the reason why I'm trending every week, etc. So always try to be audience-oriented when you're dealing with LinkedIn, and you will see success. I'll talk about Instagram. Instagram here, it's relatively a little bit different. The mindset is more casual. People want to see you for who you are. They want to see elements of you doing things behind the scenes. They want to know how you're feeling about the economic downturn. They also want to know how you are doing with your business, not necessarily overexposing yourself, but just giving people a little tips about a shipment that's coming in that you're super excited about, or the fact that you are going to be collaborating with somebody in your industry because they found you on Instagram and showing that in a story, or just doing a 1 to 2 minute video about just that. People here on LinkedIn, on Instagram, they want to really feel warm and fuzzy in their heart, and not necessarily that you have to be sentimental with your post. If you're not a life coach, you might not have to be sentimental, but they just really want to see you for who you are. Nice. People really like the selfies. They like the moments of you just kind of showing yourself at the shop, buying products and things of that nature at warehouses. They want to get an idea of your personality, and if you really are showing up for them every day. And the more that you have a presence here on Instagram, your account will grow. The reach as far as your videos and posts, it's not as great as TikTok or LinkedIn, but it doesn't mean that you can't grow. It doesn't mean that you can't be interactive with your audience, and how you do that is by doing stories and asking questions. Hey, I'm at the store. I'm going to get a red this, or I'm going to get a blue this. What do you think? Red or blue? And getting interactive. You can be showing a day in the life, and maybe you're just cooking some soup late at night and saying, wow, it's been a long day of business. Check out my chicken noodle soup. All right, guys, I'm tired. I'll check with you tomorrow. Have a great night. Just little things like that with your story is what really will help you gain interest, show some personality, and get people to follow your brand and want to get to know you more. Other than that, just like LinkedIn, on Instagram here, the videos rank higher, so people actually want to they're spending more time sitting on IGTV. They're spending more time watching videos. So that's why the back-end technology of Instagram is pushing videos a little bit more, which is the reason why you see me doing 2 videos a day. It's just a great way to kind of show some personality, show people that I care, show people that I'm putting effort behind the scenes to create these videos. And a lot of the feedback that I keep getting from people that follow me on Instagram is every time I open my app, I see you on the stories, I see your video up at the top. I always end up seeing your content, and that's the beautiful thing, is the more content you put out with high quality, the more Instagram will push your videos, photos, and content out to your audience and other audiences. Some people aren't aware that your stories can actually show up in the discovery page, which means after this live, if you click the magnifying glass, I've seen other people's stories show up. I've seen my stories show up. Not so much this season, but I'd say winter. I saw about 5 or 6 times. I screenshot it, and I was like, wow, I had no idea that stories show on Discovery. So the more you put there, the more Instagram will push your content out to different people outside of your followers. Now, TikTok, I am having a great time with TikTok. I'm getting into the rhythm of it. Over the past 2 weeks, I've had 2 videos that went over 10,000 views. It's really interactive. The fun thing about TikTok, whoever's on the line, is you can actually, hi, thanks for joining. The beautiful thing about TikTok is you can actually respond to people's comments. So today what I did was I responded to someone's comment, and what TikTok does is it shows your followers' comment in the video, and it kind of shows a little authority that your audience is showing up for you. They're asking you questions. They're getting involved. And when people are going through their timeline on TikTok, I just wanted to let you know the topic today is social media. I went over Instagram, LinkedIn, and I'm talking about TikTok now. So if you have any questions about the other apps, feel free to let me know below in the comments. So TikTok, yeah, you can respond to people's comments. You can do a duet, meaning let's say Will Smith. Let's just say you see a video of Will Smith. As long as he didn't lock that video on TikTok, you can press duet, and you can do a reaction to celebrities and influencers' videos, which is super cool because if there are other people that see your video and they love Will Smith, you might be able to trend 100,000 views, 10,000 views, 5,000 views just because you did a reaction to a Will Smith video. So that's some of the things that I was doing before. I was doing reactions to a comedian called Nathan Davis Jr. And the first time I did that, I believe with him, it had over 100,000 views. It's been trending for the past 2 months. I'm really in a good spot right now because I understand how people on TikTok think, so I don't have to do celebrity video reactions anymore to get high views. Now I'm getting into news views about TikTok news and Instagram news, and those are reaching over 10,000 views within the matter of a week. And so I'm kind of just giving people what they want. They just provided an option on TikTok where you can actually do a survey in a video. So they don't have stories on TikTok, but you can literally do a video. I did it on the weekend, and I said, hey everybody, thanks so much for your support. Here are these 2 topics, which was Instagram and branding. Let me know what you want, whatever it is that you want, I'll do. I want to show up for you. And people actually participated. And my video was seen by other people, so you can do polls for your followers and show up for other people on TikTok. I do believe that TikTok is great for business. I'll tell you the industries that are on it. Surprisingly enough, surgeons are on TikTok, relationship coaches, therapists, chiropractors, dentists. I see dancers, of course, comedians, models, fashion designers. I see health food, organic people. Teresa, if you're still on the line, organic stores are on LinkedIn. I've seen a No Frills grocery store on Twitter that I follow. And the interesting thing about this No Frills grocery store is the whole staff, they're young, but the owner and his wife are obviously, they're baby boomers. So literally, they will take a trendy video and they will play around with their food. And literally in the middle of their grocery store with customers walking by. And let's take, for example, there's a popular song that has the word cake in it. They'll take a cake and they'll just be dancing to the cake. I remember, awesome. Great. I do remember the No Frills grocery store. I'm just saying the grocery store, and I'll get into wedding and events too, just to give you some examples of what people are doing. Thanks for joining. So this grocery store on TikTok is actually just kind of playing around with their food, juggling bananas, juggling oranges, and just having fun on TikTok. So that's an example. Wedding and events. Hey, Kyla, can you let me know what industry you're in? Because I want to help you guys and give you some examples. So wedding and events, I do see a lot of fashion designers. I see bridal photographers on TikTok. What they do is they show behind the scenes of their video with, again, really trending music that's trending on the app. And I also see models, like fashion designers having models walk in their gowns to runway music. And people are just having a blast on TikTok. So if you're interested, I would join. I'm on it. I'm close to 25 more people. I'll be at 1,000 followers on TikTok. And again, I started the second week of February. I wasn't really happy with the results. I stopped posting for about a month and a half. So it's about 2.5 months now of posting every day on TikTok. I went from 25 followers to over 1,000, getting close to 1,000 followers on TikTok. I'm super excited. So skincare. I'm glad you said that, Kyle. Kyla. So the other day on TikTok, there was a trending hashtag for beauty review. I jumped on that review. Why? I'm not a beauty review, but guess what I do? I'm a great writer. I do branding and I do marketing. So I jumped on that hashtag, Kyla, and everybody else here on the line, and I said, this is my beauty review from a branding and marketing perspective. These are my top 3 beauty lines that I think did the best for the past 5 years when it comes to branding and marketing. That video got a lot of reach. Some examples for skincare review, I see girls kind of, they'll have a really trending video on TikTok. They'll start off with a clean slate of a face. They'll stop the video a little bit here, a little bit of contour, stop the video. All of a sudden their hair is great. At the end of the video, they look like a Vogue magazine model. So that's some ways that you can, ladies and gentlemen on the line here, that you can play around with TikTok. Don't be too hesitant about whether you're going to get more views. The only reason I believe that I was able to go from 25 followers to 25 away from 1,000 followers on TikTok is I've been posting every day. I'm having fun. I even do videos where I'm like making fun of myself. Like, for example, the videos that I have with me acting like I'm an anxious customer and then I'm a consultant. I'm just really poking fun at myself. I tell people on TikTok, you know, I started on TikTok. I used to be scared doing videos. I did a video not too long ago that said how I went from 25 followers to 900 plus followers on TikTok. And I told people my before and after. I'm not afraid to tell them I make mistakes. And there's a lot of amazing support on TikTok. I really love this app because I feel more personal with people. I do remember that, and people actually stick up for you on TikTok. If somebody trolls in your comments, some of my followers will actually, that video in particular, nobody put a trolling comment. But this guy's been following me from the beginning. I totally forgot that he was following me because he doesn't have videos at all. He just follows people. And he went in the comments and said, hey, everybody, this girl is telling the truth about going from 25 to over 900. I've been there with her from the beginning. I've seen her talking about marketing from the beginning, branding from the beginning, showing up with music from the beginning. And I'm like, wow, I could not get that kind of support on Instagram or LinkedIn, but people really show up for you on TikTok. And it's just a beautiful thing to see regular people. It's not like Instagram where we started, all the influencers look like fashion models. No, I see everybody on TikTok. I see obese people on TikTok talking about their weight, having fun, enjoying themselves, making fun of the fact that they love pizza. They'll eat 5 boxes of pizza, and people love it. So, definitely get on TikTok. I'll give you another example why you should be on there. Because I talk a lot about Instagram, I'm getting followers from TikTok following me on Instagram now. And I guarantee that if I started talking about YouTube, it would be the same thing. So check out TikTok. So far we went through Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook. Facebook is great for advertising. Right now, I do know that less than 2% of your posts that are not paid for on TikTok are actually seen by your business followers and your personal followers. So it might seem like it might not be worth your time, but the ads on TikTok are really great. About 24 hours ago, I did a paid ad on Facebook, and within 24 hours, I got 1,700 views, and that's what I checked 4 hours ago. So the great thing about Facebook ads is you can be specific about where the people are located. Are they men? Are they women? Their age group. You can even show what you don't want to see. You can exclude certain things like, I don't want interns at this company, XYZ company, to see this. You want to specifically target executives, you can do it on Facebook. It's rarely cheap on Facebook. I know there's some political things going on. A lot of big companies are cutting back on ads on Facebook, but guess what? While the big companies are cutting back on ads for political reasons and it's COVID and the economic downturn, you can put $20 out there on Facebook and get some brand awareness going on. So definitely take advantage of that if you have the resources. If anybody has any questions, let me know. I'd love for this to be as interactive as possible. And then Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I have about 2,500 followers on Twitter. I amassed that amount of followers, though, when the reach was great on Twitter, where I can put a quote on Twitter, and then within 20 minutes, 100 people liked it, 50 people followed it. I maintained that number, though, because obviously I could have gone from 2,500 to 1,000 only because I post every day. I personally only invest about 5 posts per day on Twitter. Once in a blue moon, I might fall off the map because I'm dedicating so much more of my time on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and my YouTube channel. But I do it. I show up. People like my comments. It's not as great as here on Instagram and other apps. But the one thing I like about Twitter is if there's something going on in the world, the conversation is going to be going on Twitter. Twitter is a great place to find ideas. If you have a hashtag, so if you do hashtag wedding, hashtag organic food, hashtag beauty, skincare, you'll get everything you need on Twitter, what people are saying, the brands people like, your potential competition, what people don't like. And you can use that information to create videos and blog posts, etc., so that you can build a brand on Twitter or on other platforms where you can actually get more reach and have more people see the content that you share every day. So I think that's about it. Does anybody have any questions about Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter? I'm definitely here to answer any questions that you have. I'd love for this to be as interactive as possible. So if there's any misconceptions that you want to clear up about any of these apps, if you are not sure about a strategy that you should use, feel free to let me know. I live on these platforms every day. I'm learning as I go. I make mistakes just like everybody else, and I pull back from doing certain topics. Hi, Justin. Thanks for joining. Today the topic, Justin, is about Instagram. I went over, social media. I went over Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. So if you have any questions about those sites, let me know. My forecast for the future, right now, if you want to build your reputation as an individual, you're trying to be a social influencer, if you have a business, I strongly believe that you should spend more time on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. If you don't have the time or the resources to do all of those, my top 3 would have to be TikTok, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And I say that because Instagram, it might not show your videos and posts to as many people as it used to 5 years ago, but a lot of people are on it. It is competitive on Instagram, and this is why I keep stressing the importance of video. Try to get away from just photos. People really want to just hear you talk. They want to know that there's a live human being behind your profile, and the more that you can show up for your followers every day. My strategy right now, I'm going live this week. I was telling somebody earlier today, I'm probably going to go live for the rest of the week until maybe Christmas. Let's see how that goes. But I was able to close a customer on my last Instagram live yesterday. So just imagine if you keep showing up every day, answering the same questions, or every week, every 2 weeks, and you're just showing people that you can answer their questions, you're educated, you know what you're talking about. And if you just show up, you don't have to look perfect. I don't have makeup on. I have a little bit of lipstick on and some eyebrow stuff. I'm not here to look like Naomi Campbell. I'm definitely not here to look like Tyra Banks. I'm just here to provide answers to people's problems. And if you can do that across the board on all of these social media sites, you will win. You will stand out from your competitors. You will not have competitors if you do things that people in your industry that are not doing. You will. Thank you. You will not have competition if you do things that your industry is not doing. You will not have competition if you challenge things in your industry and you're just being yourself. So that's another thing too. Vulnerability is golden right now. I've done a lot of videos here on Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, etc., where I was being my true self and showing people a side of me I generally would not show, and those videos got more views. I don't overexpose myself. I don't show my boyfriend. I do not show where I live. I don't even show, like back in the day before COVID, if I would go to Barbados, for example, I'm not showing my family. I'm just showing moments of my life and who I am, what's important to me because it's important to you, what I'm passionate about, what I stand for. And that shows in your videos. It shows through your content. Nobody's expecting anybody to be perfect. Nobody's expecting you to be on point all the time, but just show up for your audience and all of these platforms. Make people feel like they're important to you. I really feel, I know, Teresa, I've met you in person. Justin, you're my cousin, so I'm not sure if you're still on the line, but to each and every one of you, you are my friends. Like, I consider you my online friends, and that's why I show up for you every day. If something were to happen to me, I would put a little note out saying, hey, I'm in the hospital, or hey, I'm not feeling good, or something happened with my family, but I'm still going to show up for you regardless, because that's what people want to see on each and every one of their platforms. They just want to see what you're up to, who you are, what you're passionate about, why you started your business, and that you care about them. So that sums it up for social media across the board. It doesn't look like anybody has any questions here. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about personal and business branding, which is a big topic right now. You're welcome, Teresa. Branding is really important. I say a lot. It's just a fancy word for reputation. Building a reputation right now is essential. They're projecting that there's going to be another wave of COVID-19, which can turn what we are now in a recession to a Great Depression, which is super scary because you and I both know that the last time the economy was that bad was in the 1920s and the 30s. But I will tell you one thing. No matter what's happening with the economy, if you do not have a reputation for what you do in your city or the specific area that you have an interest in, I'm sorry, but you're not going to get as much customers as you deserve. And the only way that you can do that is by getting on these apps that I'm telling you about. Take baby steps. You don't have to be on all 5 of these apps. Maybe you play around with LinkedIn. Maybe you do a little something here on Instagram. Maybe you show up once a week on Twitter. Study these apps, get to know them. I'm here for you. This is why I share these videos. Social media is the new television commercial. It's the new radio commercial. It's the new magazine ad. I'm not saying this because this is what I do for a living. I'm not trying to get your money. I'm just telling you the truth. Toys R Us, Neiman Marcus, Airbnb, a lot of these companies failed or are not doing so good, not just because of COVID-19, but they only targeted one audience. They only marketed on one site. They only focused on one marketing campaign. And it's the companies that will rise above the situation, that will get their marketing on point, that will get their reputation on point. When you have a brand and a reputation, are you invincible from economic downturn? No. But I myself and many other businesses that I connect with, their businesses are skyrocketing. And when I ask them, what's your secret? Sometimes it's not even being online, it's just word of mouth. So if you can get yourself to a place where you have a system of word of mouth in the community of your interest, you have a brand so strong that even during a recession, people will take their last dollar to spend it in your store, on your website, you are winning. So I'm here for each and every one of you. Looks like you don't have any more questions. Tomorrow, if you're interested, 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be talking about personal branding strategies. I'll go into what's working for me. I'll go into strategies in general outside of social media, email marketing, blogging, vlogging, and there's just the power of building a reputation that lasts for a lifetime. And I'll leave a note. There's a reason why people still know Michael Jordan. There's a reason why people remember Nike. There's a reason why people still remember, I'm trying to think of somebody really, really popular other than those brands. I don't know, anybody on the line, there's a reason why these people are not Michael Jordan, he's not playing, but the little kids, the 5-year-olds knows who he is. That's the brand. Brand is developing a reputation so successful that even if you say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm closing up shop, my business partner is going to be running the company, it's so powerful that even when you stop running your business, people remember you. And that's what I hope that some of the content here that I share here on Instagram will help each and every one of you to be able to achieve in your lifetime. So I'm going to end off this call. I'm going to upload this on IGTV in about maybe an hour or so. I'm going to take it down though. I'm going to cut it up in about 3 minutes and add it tomorrow morning so people can get a snippet. The full version will be available on YouTube, I would say, tomorrow morning. And so thank you for showing up. I hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope each and every one of you have a good night. Take care. Bye.